another edition of Dumb Crook News. Dumb Crook stories gleaned from newspapers across America and serviced to the big show. Address following this report. There it is. A Painesville, Ohio man arrested on a theft charge went to a court-ordered drug test before his sentencing and turned up pregnant.
Oh, man. As if the news wasn't bad enough for it.
It was obviously not his urine, said a court official.
Wow.
The man was ordered to produce a second sample, which tested positive for cocaine. Investigators aren't sure whose urine the man gave them for the first test, but they noted that his wife, who accompanied him to the testing, is pregnant.
So they do have a theory.
The man was eligible to receive simple probation for the thefts, but after the hanky-panky with the drug test, he was sentenced to a year in prison.
How'd that go?
Not real well. A Georgia purse-snatching suspect was told they were returning to the crime scene to make an ID. Upon arrival, the suspect walked up to the victim and said, "Yeah, that's her. That's the woman I robbed." From a police report, in Wisconsin, a man who was found in a women's restroom at Mayfair Mall was issued a citation for disorderly conduct. The man admitted to police that he had entered the restroom because he thought it would be, quote, a good place to meet women. A thief in Portland, Connecticut aborted his robbery of a Burger King after hearing electronic beeps that he thought were burglar alarms. Police say the beeps came from the timer on the restaurant's microwave oven. So this guy's in there robbing a Burger King, the French fries go off, and he runs out.
You know, everybody ain't cut out for a life of crime.
Cameron, North Carolina. Police were called to investigate after neighbors reported hearing gunshots at the home of three brothers. According to police, Tim Jeter was cooking some sausage.
Oh, this has got, knowing this story, this has got to be Jeter, not Jeter.
I guess you're right.
Tim Jeter.
That's it, the Jeter brothers.
Yeah.
All right, Tim was cooking some sausage when his brother Johnny asked him to share. Tim allegedly turned on Johnny and threatened him with a knife, telling him, "Billy, would you like to do the voice?"
You better just keep your damn hands off my sausage.
Exactly the way the Jeter brothers sound.
Yeah.
Okay, now another brother, Michael Jeter, overheard the argument and tried to convince Tim to share his sausage with Johnny. Come on, Tim, share your sausage with Johnny.
Well, Michael always was the peacemaker.
All right, now Tim then threatened Michael with a knife, and the two began to fight. Michael, who, quote,
Didn't want to get stuck.
ran into the backyard with Tim chasing him with a knife. Meanwhile, Johnny, fearing that Tim was going to kill Michael with a knife, retrieved a shotgun from his car and shot Tim in the arm.
Okay.
No charges have been filed pending further investigation. Police report didn't indicate what happened to the sausage.
Hey, what do you want to bet? The directions to this house include the phrase, "turn off the paved road."
Not good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 62-year-old Bill Becker, whose criminal career spans 30 years, asked a federal judge in Baltimore to overturn a conviction for theft. His request was denied. Becker's main justification for his crimes was he, quote, robbed from the rich, kind of like Robin Hood, except I just kept it. That's right. Emerald Island, North Carolina. A somewhat jaded convenience store clerk ignored a robbery attempt at a Cape Carteret snack and pack store. Listen to this.
Okay.
About 9 p.m., an unidentified man enters the store with a cardboard box over his head. All right, and he had a Phillips screwdriver in his hand.
Okay, well, he's obviously trying to keep a low profile and blend in until he strikes.
Box on his head, Phillips screwdriver. So he walks up to the clerk and says, "Give me the money, man."
Yeah.
Nelson looked up at the man and said, "What, are you kidding me?" and he reaches out and lifts up the box and looks under the box at the guy. So the guy pulls the box back down. "Don't do that, man. Don't look at me." Okay, another customer pulls him in a car outside. The clerk shoved the guy standing there with a screwdriver in the box, shoved him out of the way and said, "Move over, bud. You're blocking the customer." He wasn't in the mood, was he? He said, give me money. Who is it? Get out of the way. I got customers. The man fled the store through the back door.
Hey, those damn Jeter brothers, I'm getting sick of them coming in here.
And finally, a man in Wichita, Kansas, hatched a plan to trick a hooker into going to bed with him for free. The man approached a likely-looking prospect on a city street, showed her a badge and handcuffs, and told her he was an undercover cop. He told the woman he wouldn't arrest her if she gave him a freebie. Well, the man wasn't a cop, but the woman was. She pulled out her badge and handcuffs and arrested him for solicitation and impersonating an officer. And you got Dumb Crook News. Somebody you'd like to have it dedicated to, mail to Dumb Crook News, Big Show, 915 East 4th Street, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28204. We'd appreciate it.